got setting up over here?
All right, so I'm setting up some hurdles. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go a little superset. So we're gonna go some rack squats basically, or lockout squats. And then we're gonna superset it with some hurdle jumps. Sort of similar movement pattern. It's basically post-activation potentiation, which is a scientific word, but basically it's like the idea that doing a heavy lift right here is going to help prepare your body to be able to do a high max effort movement here, which will be the hurdle jumps. So something like here. So basically gonna go from here, gonna do squat till we hit the racks, the safeties, and then we're gonna go from there right into our hurdle jumps, going boom, 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 take a rest break and repeat. I might back this up a little bit. Pretty much that. Good movement, good little combo for working on some explosiveness, some strength in certain ranges and positions. I'm a big fan of like full range of motion squats, but I'm also a big fan of just giving your body some variety and stuff like that, depending on what you're looking to get out of a training session at different times and different moments in your training. And so right now, especially if you're super active playing sports and stuff like that, sometimes as long as you already have a good base of flexibility, range of motion, and strength in deeper ranges, I think it's okay to sort of play around and experiment with different stuff like this. So pretty much that's what we're gonna do today. Using some like low-level plyometrics first, just to get our ankles, knees, hips sort of warmed up. So we're gonna start with like just a little bit of pogo jumps before we even get into this, just to warm up our lower body, because we were doing upper body before this, and then sort of go from there. Oh. That burns way more than it's supposed to. Honestly, I low-key almost want to start the hurdles at a lower height, but I know I can get that pretty easily. It just has my first set, but that's why we warmed up like that.
What about me, bro? What if I can't do it?
I think you can get it. Yeah, but that's why we warmed up like that, so everything's a little bit more warmed up and get it. If I fall on that, that'll be hilarious, and I'm posting it or whatever. But all right, so for here, we're just gonna go 3 to 5 reps. I do this different sometimes. Some days I try to go a little bit more explosive, so some days I try to come here and explode up out of it. Today, I might go a little bit more controlled, hit here, and then come up, still finish. Like, when I come up, I'm still gonna try to explode up though. I'm just not gonna go super quick on the way down. So
slow and control on the way down, explosive up.
Yeah. And so no matter what type of squat I'm doing, I always teach people to breathe in through your chest, your lungs. You want to make sure you can keep your upper back position. You want to keep your abs nice and tight and pull the bar down into you. This way it's light here, so it's not really going to do too much for me. But still, another inhale. All right, moment of truth time. Shoes are unlaced. Let's see. Spread the space these out enough, so. Oh, all right, that's too close.
You're too close, man. You're too close, man.
Your shoes?
A little bit. I ain't trying to come out of them like that. I almost did a front flip and lost my shit. That would have looked crazy. Oh, that one was too close. I did. Alright, so we're still warming up a little bit. For this, yeah. So. Ooh. All right. This is the only thing I'm intimidated of right now, a little bit. Just because my spacing, I haven't done these in a minute either, so I don't feel as, I feel sort of springy today though, actually, surprisingly.
So you can clear all these.
I should. I'm trying not to space them out too much. I want to keep it with like a good rhythm without me having to do like a little pause in between. We'll see. Let my heart rate come down a second. All right, then you can't think about it. Think about it, you mess up.
Versus hurdle, round one, fight!
All right.
Does the pause in between affect, like, does it affect anything, or is it just like it's continuous?
It's not as continuous, so I want to go for like more of the plyometrics. So like the true quote unquote plyometrics, they say, are like these are plyometrics where like you hit the ground, you're bouncing right back. So ideally, I'm gonna be hitting the ground, bouncing right back. Now, if you do the rhythm in between, I think it's better than just stopping and then doing it again. Because you're at least still keeping a rhythm into it, keeping like the sort of spring loaded, I guess. I don't know what the full science is behind all of it. I know, but for like what they consider to be, the experts, quote unquote, consider to be like true plyometrics, it's like where you're like hitting the ground, you're hitting the ground, you're hitting the ground, you're hitting the ground. So that's why I want to hit the ground in between each hurdle and continue it and whatnot. With as little ground contact time, as little time spent on the ground as possible, basically. Yeah, that's the rhythm jump I gotta do. But see, that was like a rhythm jump I had to do with it. Maybe I'm not springy enough to do it back to back, or just the timing of it, I don't know.
This is pretty hard.
No, it is all right. It is all right. And I don't think I'm gonna get it to 40. I can get to 42 doing it like that, but not doing like spring. But, all right, where are you staying at, 30?
Yeah.
Dude.
You're gonna keep it light at 315?
Yeah, you're gonna keep it light at 315. You know, we normally do a warm up right here, but we don't want to scare people on the internet today. All right. See a little bit of dots after that sometimes.
That was light though.
It was light. It was light. We just been doing a bunch of other stuff today though. That's what it is, to be honest. So, all right. Mentally prepare myself for this. Well, see, I see that kid right there, and I'm like, I'm more so wondering if I'm about to hit him. God dang it. That was too close. It's called the hurdle fix of shame right here. Can't even make eye contact with the camera.
You gotta zoom in.
Like you're athletic enough to clear that from what I've seen, but it's just a timing thing, which does help. It helps with your coordination a little bit. I mean, whenever you first trip over one of these, it definitely is going to teach you to coordinate your body a little bit better. Although these don't hurt when you trip over them, thankfully. It's just embarrassing because it makes hella noise and everybody in the gym turns and looks at you.